Back in the 90s, Adam Sandler used to be the funniest comedian around. But since the start of the 2000s, he just really has lost his touch. And it wasn't until the start of the 2010s when he really started going downhill. And the fact is, everyone is just completely done with Adam Sandler. Back in the early 90s, Adam Sandler joined SNL and was one of the shining stars of that show. After leaving SNL, he pursued a film career and he starred in films like Billy Madison and Happy Gilmore, and these two were very successful. And through the rest of the 90s, he gave good films and bad films. And we were okay with that, because, eventually time will pass and eventually a comedian will have to, upgrade his craft to, remain relevant. However, that didn't actually happen with Adam Sandler. It wasn't until the start of the 2000s when he released Little Nicky that something started to feel off. Through the half of the 2000s, he delivered a few good films, including a Golden Globe nominated role in Punch Drunk Love. However, it wasn't until 2006's Click that I truly believed he was slipping. Something was off. It wasn't until I saw this film that I realized, yeah, Adam Sandler films are just stupid. Because the plot of a guy who can control everything in his life with a remote control, that's just stupid. That's the stupidest concept I've ever heard. And then he just started giving us forgettable films, just really stupid films. Films like Bedtime Stories I even forgot existed. And it was at this time that Adam Sandler just gave up trying to improve himself and, try and get with the times. Instead, he stuck with the same plots and the same characteristics and just basically never evolved his craft. Instead, he just focused on toilet humor, which is now the lowest form of comedy, as toilet humor is no longer considered funny, as it is just terrible and not funny at all. And then we get to the 2010s when he really started to go downhill. The film Grown Ups wasn't terrible, but it was perfectly clear he had no intention of changing his repertoire of films. And then the following year after Grown Ups, he gave us one of the worst films ever, Jack and Jill. This was the worst comedy film to ever be released. This is a film that swept the Razzies. This film, Jack and Jill, it swept every award. It's the only film to have won every single award for that year. So after a complete failure of Jack and Jill, clearly Adam Sandler must learn from his mistake and just make himself better. What did he do? No, of course not. The next year he made That's My Boy, and he dragged down Andy Samberg's career with this film. This film was just awful. I just couldn't give a damn about this film. And then the following year he made Grown Ups 2, a film nobody asked for, and it was just terrible. Worse than the first one. If you look at Adam Sandler's filmography, you see he's basically doing the same film over and over again. He's not trying anything different. Nothing's new. It's just old, repeated, and just not fresh. And then 2015 was the lowest Adam Sandler's career could go, as not only did he release The Ridiculous Six, which got a perfect 0% on Rotten Tomatoes, but he finally made a film where people just said enough is enough, and that film was Pixels. When I first heard of Pixels, I was intrigued with the story, because, aliens who create video game characters that are set to destroy the Earth, that sounds interesting. However, once I found out who was in the film, yeah, this film is gonna fail. Adam Sandler and Kevin James as the president. Yeah, that's not gonna be a good film at all. And when this film was released, it got panned, not only by critics, but by audiences as well. This is the film where everyone said, come on Sandler, enough is enough, get back to what made you funny in the 90s and give us good films again. Come on, just grow up already. Everyone is sick and tired of seeing these formulaic plots. Everyone just wants you to give fresh and new films. Just listen to your fan, Adam Sandler. And even Adam Sandler's die-hard fans just gave up after this film. You look at celebrities who, got with the times and improved their craft. Adam Sandler just seems disinterested in trying to, try something different and trying to work with, well-established directors, to help his career. Adam Sandler just doesn't care. It's also not helping that he's, working with his friends from SNL, like David Spade, Rob Schneider. Yeah, these aren't helping your career, Sandler. You want to know what the sad fact is? I want Sandler to give a good film. I'm just sick and tired of him just, giving these shit films. Come on. Just Adam Sandler, he is talented. However, he's just not giving a damn. There's this big thing going around where, he doesn't even try when he films a movie. Instead, he just, takes the money and just takes his family on vacation on whatever film he's working on. Just put the effort back in, Sandler. After Pixels, everyone just said, we're just done. We don't care. Either fix yourself up or we're done. You're just done and your career is over. Just fix yourself, Sandler. Just fix yourself. Now we just gotta see if all this negative reception takes its toll on Sandler, and he takes it upon himself to figure himself out. I'm NETX5. Thank you for watching.